Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. It's been a while, but yeah, first things first, I'm at Starbucks. I'm gonna get some coffee, and yeah, let's just get the day started. So we're back at the same spot, and yeah, I'm just gonna point out 3 things why I believe this car wasn't as I expected. I don't really hate this car, but those are the 3 things that I dislike. That shit was cold. It's cold outside. It's like freaking 31 degrees. For everybody who's not in the US, 31 degrees is about 1 to 2 degrees Celsius. Okay, before I start these 3 things that I didn't expect on this car, I just wanted to say that I love this car and I wouldn't change a thing about this car. It's just that 3 things that kind of ticked me off. What the dog doing? Okay, so back to the video. So obviously I'm not gonna talk about the exhaust. That's not part of it because it's obvious that like this car doesn't sound good. I know most people on YouTube usually talk about how bad the exhaust and whatever that is. So like everybody knows that this car doesn't sound good. So it's not really something that you expect from a 4-cylinder. Like it's just obviously never gonna sound as good as a GT. But today I'm gonna be talking about 3 things that I dislike after buying this car. Okay, so I owned this car for over 3 years now. I bought it back in 2018. It was kind of brand new because this car was 2017. I bought it in 2018. It barely had like 20,000 miles on it. But going on to the first thing that I don't like about this car and I didn't expect was the reliability. So at that time in 2018, I didn't know anything about cars, and one thing I also didn't know that this car was really unreliable. The past 3 years that I owned it, I have had issues, and every single year I have to tow this car back to Ford to fix something. So when I bought it in 2018 was fine. 2019 came. The first few months of 2019, my whole engine blew. I was racing this Challenger. I don't remember what kind of Challenger it was, but I was obviously losing. But I literally heard this loud ass bang and all of this huge smoke from the back, and I was just wondering like what happened. My entire car was freaking out, and so I had to pull over. My car wasn't starting up. It started up after a few minutes, and it was literally running on 2 cylinders. Like I had misfire for 2 cylinders. The sound was horrible. It sounded like a motorbike. I wish I was recording at that time, but I wasn't. But yeah, that was my first instance. Towed it back straight to Ford, and they replaced the entire block. Okay, so second year comes 2020, I believe. Beginning of 2020, I was driving to work. I went to Taco Bell first. So I came back to the car. I was obviously on, so I tried putting the car onto drive, but the car wasn't moving at all. I didn't hear the transmission click into place like I usually do. So yeah, I pretty much missed that day of work just to get this car towed to my house and then to Ford. And those were one of those days where I just got pissed off, and like I didn't really expect this car to break down like that, especially the engine that blew up the year before. So, and this year, 2021, the water pump retentioner blew up. So I did make a video on that. I thought the engine blew up because there was a coolant all over, but in reality the water pump was effing up, and I was doing a pull and it just messed up. And yeah, that actually happened in 2021. I don't know what's gonna happen next year. Hope nothing happens, especially in 2022. If you guys are gonna mod this car, I do recommend having some money in your bank account, because you just don't know when the car is gonna blow up or gonna give up on you. And if you guys still have warranty left, I recommend actually getting to the 60,000 miles that the warranty covers. I did the same. I waited till 60,000 miles. Okay, so the second thing I don't like about this car, it would be the quality of the interior. I didn't expect it to be this bad. I remember when I bought the car, I thought everything was fine. I thought it had a good touch, like a good little touch with the Mustang logo right there. And I thought it was pretty beautiful inside, pretty good. Big screen, all right, pretty good pieces and stuff. But literally a couple months later, like you know when you guys hear that plastic type of noises coming from your car when you're driving, everything, like I don't know if it was the vents or something, I don't know what it was, it just makes these weird plastic crackling, is that the word? But crackling type of noises. But I didn't mind it at first, but sometimes it gets a little annoying. Okay, the best example is not him, but these parts right here. It's kind of annoying how it's kind of chipping off and it's kind of coming off. Like I just don't want to peel most of it off, but you guys can clearly see how bad it is. And if you guys come around, same thing on this side as well. It's just crazy because like you just don't want to think about it, like you want to ignore it that it's even there, but sometimes it gets to you, you know. It's one of those things. The third thing that I didn't expect from this car before I bought it is the gas, the MPG that this car gets. Okay, so online it says that this car gets 21 miles per gallon in the city and like 20 something the highway, but not for me, sir. It says 16.9 on average. I didn't really expect that low from this car. I know it's like a full banger with a freaking turbo on it, but still, it's like the newer cars that are coming out with the 2.0 turbos, even they're getting better gas mileage than us. If you think you're saving gas by buying an Ecoboost, it's not really, like you don't really save that much compared to like buying a fucking Accord or some shit like that. And most of my friends who have the same car, I know they get less than 20. It might not be as bad as 16.9, but I know they get like 17 or 18 miles per gallon. And honestly guys, it's whatever. If you're buying a sports car, don't expect it to have over 20 miles. That's what I thought I would get, but in reality that's just not how it is. Okay, I forgot to add, as I've been away, me and Ryan has been going back and forth with the tunes. I believe I'm on the 7th revision tune, so I think I'll be done pretty soon. Yeah, so as you guys know, I wouldn't be going to E85, but I'm pretty sure we'll be doing E30 pretty soon.